Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I have unfortunately forgotten where I was at in my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign due to a bunch of life stuff happening. So I'm just going to go ahead and replay the whole thing. And we are going to do a Nick Fury Justice deck to play the game with. And we're just going to record it for everybody to watch and play along with. Alright, so first thing we have to do is prepare the evidence. And we have to do this whole nonsense with the evidence card. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm even shuffle. I'm just going to pick one at random. And, well, the book says shuffle, but still it's the same eventual thing. You're picking them at random. So, and we put these in the brown envelope. And these ones get shuffled together. And we are going to look at them later, depending on how well we succeed in our mission. All right, so those are set up. I'm going to put these to the side and we'll deal with them later. Now let's set up the board for the game. All right, so set up for the game. Already prepared the evidence. So you're going to have Black Widow go over here. Her plan go over there. In the encounter deck. And during setup, each player searches the encounter deck for a minion and puts it into play engaged with them, okay? Oh no, I just grabbed this out of the box already, so it's nowhere near setup. So this is not going to be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle everything a lot better. I'll just make sure the aim interference card is in here. I'm pretty sure it is, but where is it? It is not, so I'm going to go find where that is. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I found those. They were in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box. I need to go check if Divider Central's already released their dividers for this wave yet, because I really need to organize my stuff better than I have since this set has come out. Alright, so the aim interference card is in this deck. It's now shuffled correctly. Nick Fury's obligation is now in the deck. Now I need to look for a minion to engage with me. You know what? I'll take the AIM Commando because with Nick Fury's ability, he will very easily put stealth on my stealth suit, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, and finally, the board members. Two for you, two for you, and two for you. Right now that that's done, Nick Fury in his stealth suit will go over here. We'll shuffle that, get everybody into assault form, and we are ready to go. Let's have some fun. Power of Justice, Practice Plan, Quake, Fury's Flying Car, Double, and Gemma. Oh, this is nice. All right, let's see. If I do this, Power of Justice for Quake, the Double for Fury, and the Practice Plan for Gemma. I really like Practice Plan, but this is way too good of a hand to waste just because I want to play a zero cost card. All right, so let's deal with this. I'm going to use Nick's Infiltrate action to flip me to Stealth Suit form. I'm going to play, usually I would use Practice Plan's resource to play down Gemma Simmons, reduce the cost to play Gemma by 2 if she has a shield trait, so that's only 1 resource. Okay, I will then use Power of Justice to play Quake, and I will use Energy for 2 resources to play down Fury's Flying Car. And we'll flip to Hero form, and we're also going to flip to the starting point of the game, because that would have been what a smart person would do. And Widow's Web starts with 2 threat. Fury will exhaust to thwart 2 threat off of Widow's Web. Get his threat on the suit. Actually, Quake will go ahead and attack the Commando for 2, and she'll get a consequential for that. And everybody will straighten up. You draw 5 Coulson, Homeland Intervention, Genius, a Surveillance Team, and a Practice Plan. Okay, that was good. All right, first things first. Widow's Web gets 1 threat because the threat she gains is equal to the stage number. And Black Widow would attack, but Nick Fury's stealth suit takes an effect instead, so she's going to scheme for 2. It's nothing, so that would go to 3. But because of the stealth suit interrupt, I can take 1 of the threat off here and put it on his suit. And then the AIM Commando would scheme for 1, would attack me for 2, but it's going to scheme because of the stealth suitability. So he puts no threat on the main scheme, and Nick Fury just takes it. Should I use Quake's ability just to drop him now? Or should I wait? I'm going to go ahead and wait for that. I'll let him help build me up for a little while longer. Let's just put that there so we can easier discard pile. And the bad card for this turn is schemes. So because it's just a straight scheme and not an attack, I do not get to use the stealth suitability. So she's going to scheme for 2 plus 3 for a total of 5. Okay. All right, so now I will play practice plan and we'll leave that to be ready for when needed. I will use a genius and a surveillance team for 3 resources and play Agent Coulson. After Coulson enters play, search my deck and discard pile for a preparation card and add it to my hand. Let's see what I want. It has to be preparation, so all right, so I could do the eye patch camera. Or the EM shield. All right, so because it's at the hand, I'll go ahead and take intelligence analysis. Which is a 0 cost card. I'll add that to hand, which means I can play it now. I will play Homeland Intervention, exhaust up to 3 shield cards I control, remove 2 threat from a scheme for each threat removed that way. Okay. So I will exhaust Phil, and I'll exhaust Quake to bring it down to 1. Now we'll exhaust Nick Fury to bring the threat down to 0. Put a threat on the stealth suit. Right, Homeland Intervention goes away because I already did it. I should have mentioned earlier, the basic theme of this deck is the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. So I've got all the agents in here except Ward because he's just a. So we're going to move on from that. And I will not use. Here's another. I don't want to go into. Actually, I think I do. No, not yet. Next turn, I'll start swinging on Black Widow. Okay, that's fine. All right, so everybody's going to ready. I'll draw 5 cards. Sky Destroyer, Maria Hill, Waylay, Strength, and Concentrated Fire. Ooh, Daddy like. This is good. Daddy does not like, but he'll make it work. All right? So we're going to put 1 threat on Widow's Web. Black Widow would attack, but because again, I'm in stealth suit form. I'm just going to scheme instead. This will scheme for 2 plus 3, 4, 5 total. So it would bring it to 6. But I take 1 because of being in stealth suit form. And in commando, so that's on there. And commando would scheme for 1, but I take that on here. So the thing about stealth suit we all should remember is this only happens if I have 5 or less threat on there, that I can take the threat on here. So now I have to use some of this threat on the suits. All right. And, should have done Quake's response, so she will exhaust. Just go ahead and kill the aim commando. So that is not an attack. That's just something cool she does. And the bad card for this turn is Nabbed. When revealed, if Abduct Superhumans is not in play, find it and put it into play. Discard cards from the top of your deck. Excuse me. Until an ally is discarded and tucked into Abduct Superhumans, place threat equal to that ally's cost and acceleration token underneath Abduct Superhumans. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use the Intelligence Analysis Interrupt. When I reveal a treachery, discard Intelligence Analysis, remove 1 threat from my suit, and just straight cancel the effects of Nabbed. I will then use Practice Plan's ability, which is after I discard a preparation card, which Intelligence Analysis was, discard Practice Plan, and return this from my discard pile to my hand. Alright, so I have 6 resources I can play. Alright, so first of all, Phil will go ahead and thwart for 2. Nick will exhaust and thwart for 2 more to bring it to 1. I will exhaust a flying card and get rid of a threat on stealth suit to straighten Nick. And I will exhaust Nick to remove all that threat. Now, because that's done, I'm going to pay 2, 3 to play Waylay, which is a response after my hero thwarts. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 7 if remove the last threat from a scheme. So before that even happens, this is an attack. So as soon as I do the attack, I have to do this break cover ability. So now I flip to assault suit form. Now a normal interrupt. So I can remove 3 threat from here to deal extra damage. So I will do that to put a total of 10 damage on the Widow. All right. So that was a very good turn. I will, however, go ahead and play Intelligence Analysis back down. So I have it. Nick will flip down to Alter Ego form. He will use his action Infiltrate to go back to Stealth Suit form. And that will be our turn for now. I'm going to keep Maria Hill and Sky Destroyer because I'm greedy. Actually, before I make that decision, I've already gotten rid of the Strength. Oh, I've gotten rid of all my doubles. So one of these has to go. It's because I will not be able to pay for them both. I love you, Maria, but Phil's got threat under control, so we're going to get rid of you. And I'll keep the Sky Destroyer because I can definitely use that with all the shield cards that are in here. Okay, so everybody will straighten. We'll drop to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so I have build support, specialized training, build support, power of justice, covert surveillance, practice plan, and a sky destroyer. All right, so Widow's going to put a threat on Widow's web. Now she will normal threat. She'll throw a threat for 2, 3, 4, 5. So a total of 6. No. She's got way too many 3 boost icon cards. I don't like that. And her bad card is Assault. When revealed, this card gains Surge. Surge means you just draw another card. And this card is Aim Soldier, Patrol. When revealed, find the Aim Scientist and put it into play with you. Where is this freak? Oh, here. Oh, God. This freak. All right. So I cannot remove threat from this until he's gone. And this will cause it to accelerate. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to I'll pay 1. Actually, no, I will pay 1 with Sky Destroyer to put build support into play. Build support is a player side scheme, comes in with 3 threat per player. When defeated, I may search my deck or discard pile for a support of 3 or less and just put it into play. All right, I'm going to try something. All right, so Nick will flip to hero form. Agent Coulson will thwart build support for 2, get it down to 1. And he gets second consequential on that. I will put practice plan into play. Dive bomb would be great here. Absolutely great. Right, so actually I have a better idea. Nick's going to attack name scientist for 2. So I break cover, go into assault form, interrupt, remove up to 3 threat from here, deals 1 extra damage for each threat removed. So this will be a total of 2, 3. I'll deal 3 damage to you. I will spend power of justice for 1 to play covert surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. I may, if I'm in stealth suit form, I may put the threat on my suit form. Otherwise, upgrade. Otherwise, change stealth form. I'm going to change back to stealth form. I'll exhaust the flying card and remove the threat from the upgrade to straighten Nick. I'll exhaust him to thwart away build support. And build support goes into the victory pile because it is a victory card. That's what I was trying to say. But it will allow me to get a support out of my deck. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Sky Destroyer. And the Sky Destroyer is basically a giant gunship. After I play a shield card, exhaust the Sky Destroyer, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And that is not an attack, so it gets around things like guard or patrol or whatever. Right now, that's it for me. I will discard Specialized Training. I'll deal with that next go around and draw 5. Sorry, ready everybody first, then draw 5. Waylay, Helicarrier, Safe House, Secret Agent, and Under Surveillance. Nick, where's all your tech? Right, so she will put one threat on Widow's Web. She would attack me, but the Stealth Suit interrupt triggers first, so she now schemes for 2, 3, 4. So I'd be 9, but my suit takes it down 8. And I get it. Aim Scientist schemes for nothing, but he still schemes, so Quake's going to kill him. Oh, and it should be 9 because of that. Alright, so I'm at 9 either way, okay. Oh, fudge. Please do not scheme. Please do not scheme. Oh, thank God. Damn it. Oh, wait, it's a treachery. Alright, fine. I'm discarding Intelligence Analysis to... Alright, sorry, let me step back a minute. Gang up. When revealed in hero form, the villain and each being engaged you attacks you. Black Widow, because of the stealth suit ability, would not attack. She would scheme. The problem is, there's nothing I can do to stop her from scheming out and winning the game. But if I play Intelligence Analysis, I can discard this, remove a threat from my suit form, and this just gets ignored. So we got saved. And I'm going to discard Practice Plan to bring Intelligence Analysis back to hand. That was close. Okay. First things first, most important one, 2, pay 2 resources to put Under Surveillance on the main scheme. Increase the threshold for us to lose by 4. So now I need 14 to lose. So that card came up just in the nick of time. Until Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2. Bring you to 7. Put a threat on here. Coulson will threat for 2. Will not put a threat on here, but because he will pass. Thank you, Phil. You did great. And I will discard Helicarrier and Intelligence Analysis to put Secret Agent into play. So whenever I trigger things like Intelligence Analysis or Practice Plan in the future, I get to move more threat from my suit. And I will exhaust the flying car again and removes a threat from the suit form to ready Nick. And Nick will thwart again to bring this down to 3 and put a threat back on his suit form. And he will ready. So now we're drawing 5. Spray Fire, Melinda May, S.H.I.E.L.D, Waylay, and Covert Surveillance. Alright, so 1 threat on the main scheme. Widow would attack for 1, but the stealth cheat comes into play, so now she's scheming for 2, plus 3, 7, take one of those, put on the suit. So it's a total of 6 on the main scheme now. Okay. You can breathe a little easier. Black Widow's Gauntlet attached to Black Widow. She gains Retaliate 1 after a character I control attacks the Widow. If no prep ability was dissolved, discard this card instead. Okay, so that is an attachment, so no fancy tricks to get rid of that. All right, so Nick will exhaust to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Put the suit form on his put a threat on his suit form. Right, no preparation abilities yet, but this is fine because I think I'm going to ease up a little bit. So I think I'm going to discard 2 fist resources to use that ability. Hero action, spend 2 fist resources, remove 1 secret counter from here, then deal 2 damage to an enemy. That is not an attack, so I don't have to deal with retaliate. And I have 2 mental resources. Do I want to do that no, I do want to do that. Because one thing I do know about this campaign is the number of counters from each scenario carry over. So if you have the option to clear them off every game, do it. So I will discard those 2 mental resources to use the Chief Surveillance Officer's ability. Spend 2 mental resources, remove a counter from here, then remove 2 threat from a scheme. No, I didn't do this yet, so I will exhaust the flying car, remove a threat from the stealth suit, ready Nick Fury, and exhaust him again to remove 2 threat from here, and move it down. How many cards do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I don't need to flip down yet, so I'll just go ahead and stack counters on my suit. All right. So everybody will ready, and we'll draw. One. Yeah, I'm going to keep the amp shield. No, I will not keep the amp shield. I will. No, I'm going to keep the amp shield because Gemma needs to do something. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I will. So those are my cards. We will put 1 threat on the main scheme. Black Widow does her force to interrupt, so she's scheming for 2 plus 3, 4. So it will be a total of 5. But I take 1 because of stealth suit, so now it's 4. And her bad card is, when revealed, I am stunned, and then take a damage. No, Nick, you're the hero. You get dice. All right, exhaust Gemma for 1 threat and 2. I'm sorry, for 1 resource and 2 to play EM shield. When I would take any amount of damage, just discard the shield and take none of it. I will then play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 2 up to 3 shield cards I control and remove 2 threat from the scheme for each damage. Okay, I will exhaust Quake, and I'll exhaust Nick to remove 4 threat from this scheme. And in response, I get to use Shield Destroy, the Sky Destroyer, excuse me. After I play a shield card, exhaust Sky Destroyer, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Not an attack, so no retaliate. Which brings her to 14. Her max hit points is 13, so she now goes to stage 2. Alright, when revealed, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Okay, 2 threat per player on the main scheme. Alright, newsflash, I do not care. I mean, I care, but it's not that big of a deal. Because I'm going to exhaust the flying car, remove a threat from the stealth suit to ready Nick, and Nick will exhaust to remove that threat and put it back on there. She has 16 uh, health to work with. You can worry about surveillance team this turn, and I'm not going to worry about concentrated fire, so I'm just going to ready everybody, and we'll drop our 5. Spray fire, Leo Fitz, Monica Chang, surveillance team, and the eye patch camera. All right. So now this goes up by 2 every turn because the number of threat it goes up is increased by Black Widow. Stage numbers it goes up 2. She still does her thwart ability for 2, 3, 4, to bring it to 6. The stealth suit ability instead makes it 5. And I take that. Thank you very much. Bad card is aim interference. Insight 1. Put a whatchamacallit counter. Sorry, add 1 threat. Then, when revealed, place 1 secret counter on each board member card. I may spend X number of fist resources to prevent any of these counters from being placed. Alright, I only have 2 fist resources, and I will spend a fist resource to prevent that one. Oh no, I will definitely spend a fist resource to prevent you. And I will spend a fist resource to prevent it on you. Okay, so only the tactical officer gets another science counter. The other 2 do not. And aim interference gets discarded because it's done. Alright, I need to think of something. Okay. Alright. Fury will exhaust to attack. Instead of attacking, he loses the stun. Actually, I'm going to look that up later. Because the way the rules normally work is if you are stunned and you attack, instead of attacking, you remove the stun token. But I'm wondering if break cover takes precedence over removing the stun. I mean, the stun gets removed regardless, but I wonder if we also have to flip to assault form. I'm going to play it right now as if we don't, and if need be, I will annotate the video with what I find out later. All right, but we will exhaust the flying car and lose a threat to ready Nick. Nick will thwart for 2. Bring it down to 4. How many cards left in my hand? Oh, okay, this is not awful. All right. So I will spend one resource to play Leo Fitz down. Is the same ability if my reduce the cost to play by 2 if your identity has a shield trait. Nick Fury does. And it is a shield card, so Sky Destroyer is going to put 2 damage on Black Widow. Barring any nonsense, this might be what I do for the rest of the game. Just basically play all my shield cards that use Sky Destroyer to keep plinking Black Widow. But that's going to take forever, so I will not probably do that. What I'm definitely going to do is flip down Alter Ego form, and everyone will ready. I will draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bad card because I deck out. Five, 6. All right, let's see what we got. I have Covert Surveillance. Nick Fury Sr. Fury's Watch. Ooh. Super Spies. The team up. Specialized Training and Practice Plan. Okay. All right, first things first, this goes up by 2. So it goes to 6. Then this is a regular scheme, nothing fancy. So 2 more, 8. Plus the boost card, 9. And then the bad card. First bad card. Advanced Villain Schemes. So now it's at 11. Plus the boost of 12, 13, 14. Fudge. We lost. Alrighty. Yeah, there was no way for me to prevent that threat. Yep, none of my cards would have prevented that last three threat from coming in. And did I have something in my hand that would have prevented it? Nope. I would have just lost. All right. There is nothing I could have done about that. So I'm going to go eat some lunch and lick my wounds. And then we were going to rematch this at a later date. Not today, but maybe tomorrow or Monday I'll redo it. But yeah, things were going so well until that last turn. Fudge monkey. I got greedy. I wanted to use Fitz and Gemma to do some nonsense, and it did not pay off. All right, so I am going to go get some food. I will see you guys next time. Take care.